On today's Daily Bulletin, we discover there is still hope for humanity. Scott Cawthorn drops an absolute bombshell on Five Nights at Freddy's fans. We try to understand just what Nintendo is playing at with their latest competition. Hey guys, what is up? It is Ben from Games Bulletin here, giving you your daily bulletin for the 24th of July. For those of you who are a bit like me, you may not have faith in humans a lot. A lot of things have been happening recently that make people look and just think, what the fuck is going on? But there is still hope. There is an arcade in Acton in London called the Heart of Gaming. And this is supposed to be the last dedicated gaming arcade that we have here in London. In the early hours of Tuesday morning, it was broken into, TVs were stolen, consoles were stolen, and the arcade pretty much thought that was it was over. But luckily for the arcade owners, some fans in the local community got together, started a GoFundMe project, and raised the £5,000 needed to bring the arcade back to life. This has absolutely amazed me. I thought that there was no decent people left out there. I thought everyone was just looking after themselves. The owners of the arcade have turned around and said that if the arcade machines were smashed up, then this would have been the end of the arcade. It would have been irreplaceable. The arcade reopened today at 2 PM, so if you live near the area, do go and check it out. Apparently it's fucking amazing. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's fans, some of you will already know this, I'm sure, but Scott Cawthorn dropped an absolute fucking bombshell on Five Nights at Freddy's fans. He released Five Nights at Freddy's for last night, a month ahead of schedule, claiming that the game was ready. So he does understand that some of the features of the game still need to be fine-tuned, but the game is available on Steam for $5.99, and it is supposedly the final chapter of the game, but I doubt that, honestly. More Metal Gear Solid news. It seems there's a lot of that floating around recently. According to the Japanese pre-order listing on the PlayStation Store, Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain will only take up 25.1 gigabytes on your hard drive of your PS4. Now, the reason for this hasn't been given yet, but there is speculation as to why, maybe a very, very good compression rate or something like this. But in comparison to other open world games, this is amazing. The Witcher 3 is 50 gigabytes, Arkham Knight is 45 gigabytes, and these are big games. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on and what's happening. And finally, to the most bullshit story I have heard pretty much this entire time I've been doing the Games Bulletin. Nintendo is working with Facebook to help promote their new game, Super Mario Maker, which on the surface just sounds fine. It doesn't sound like that big of a deal, until you find out that the competition is only open to Facebook employees. Now, I'm sorry, Nintendo, what the actual fuck? Are you serious right here? This is a big game that's coming out. A lot of people are looking forward to this, and you're going to announce a competition and make it only for Facebook employees. So the game is apparently going to be in the form of a hackathon, which isn't as great as it sounds. It's basically when those involved in computer programming and software development get together to collaborate on a software project, which is a fancy way of saying that those who know what they're doing with computers are going to get together, make levels on Super Mario Maker. The judges from Nintendo will then decide which is the best one, and then the game will be available free to play for everybody when the game releases on September 11th of this year. Now, I'm sorry, but this is absolute fucking bullshit. I was screwing about this when I saw this. I was like, oh my god, this is such a good idea to promote a game. But just, I can't understand, I really can't. That about wraps up today's Daily Bulletin. Let me guys know in the comments below what you think about these stories, especially about the Nintendo one. I'm interested to see what other people think, if it's not just me that's can't get my head around this. Hopefully I'll see some of you below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you.